Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Y'all come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna do like the other people do on the on the videos where they say, "Come on in here, y'all get in here, y'all get in here." Y'all get in here. Get in here. This is an odd time for me. I usually don't go live around this time, but I got something I feel like I need to say. Turn on some light. Feel like I got something I need to say this here afternoon, evening, this here day. I feel like I got something I need to say. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it and pray it blesses who it's supposed to bless. And you get from it what you're supposed to get from it. And we all get what we get. But earlier today, y'all know I posted yesterday that I crossed my YouTube channel, crossed 500 subscribers. Yay, yay, yay. That was yesterday, right? And I was real excited about that. It's all going really good. Then today I kind of had this weird feeling. And I had this weird feeling. Let me move my microphone in place because I don't think I got it in place. I had this weird feeling. I couldn't put words to it. It's like I felt this resistance, and it didn't have anything to do per se. It didn't have anything to do with the getting to 500 subscribers. I don't think it did. It didn't feel like that was like a direct link or anything like that. I didn't think that was the connection. But I felt like there was some resistance. Like I was facing some resistance. Let me put in my headphones. Maybe this will provide a good microphone for the phone. I felt like I was facing some resistance. Like there was some unknown, out of nowhere resistance. That was like, I was feeling like I was starting to feel heavy. And I just was like, I don't know why I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a thing. I could not put a finger on it. I couldn't put a finger on what it was. I don't know. I couldn't really like put words to what I was feeling. It was just kind of like, I felt like blah. And I'm not necessarily tired. I mean, I slept really good last night and I went on and did what I do today. I had a very good teaching day, but I still felt like something was just a little off. Like I didn't. So I've been kind of pondering it today, kind of thinking about what is it that has me feeling this way. And this is what I wanted to share with myself and with you all. Just like when you're dealing with stocks, you go up and there is some resistance. You hit a resistance, you may bump back, the price hits resistance and comes back. That really resistance is trying to keep the price from going higher. Right? Now that's a natural example, but let's move that over to our own lives and to our spiritual lives. There are resisting forces that are trying to keep us from going up. We may not know where we're going up. We don't know where we're going. We don't know how it's going to go. We don't know how long it's going to be. We don't really know all that stuff. But most of us inside of our heart of hearts, we know that God has more for us. He has things that we are to do, things that we are to accomplish. We know that he's there pushing us forward and helping us to rise. But then you need to know there is an oppositional force that does not want you to rise. There is an oppositional force that does not want you to rise. It does not want you to step into yourself. It does not want you to step into the calling that has been placed on your life. It does not want you to achieve the things you're set to achieve. These are spiritual things. These are not, it may not be, so I got haters, and you might see some people, but even then we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Right? We wrestle against principalities, right? So even those are spiritual things. But what I want to say, I feel like I want to share is that we got to keep going. We got to keep pushing. Even if you're feeling that there is something that is trying to resist and keep you from moving higher and from moving into what you got to go into, just know that there are real spirits that are trying to keep you from stepping into your intended place, stepping into your purpose, from stepping into what you're supposed to accomplish. And if you turn back, we don't know what's on the other side of the push. We don't know what's on the other side of you going through the resistance. What you'll see with stocks is you'll have a resistance there, and it'll say if you pass through the resistance and the price, basically there's some level that's up above there that the price will continue to climb to. Once it bumps through the resistance and goes on, then there's a, another level of, another level, another devil, they say. They say it's another level, you got another devil. Yes. Just know, welcome, Jamie. Thanks for commenting. Just know there are real, quote unquote, real spirits. If I don't know if that's an oxymoron, but there are oppositional forces. Let's call them that. Whatever you want to put the name on it, whatever the name suits you. I'm not, that's on you. But just know there are oppositional forces to what you're trying to accomplish. Arlissa, there's oppositional forces, because once we break through the resistance, we're going to another level. Once you break through the resistance, you're going to another level. If the enemy can get you to turn back, then, but even, what, get this. Even in the midst of this, when there's a fall down, after it hits resistance and falls down in the stock, talking about, I can tie it all together. Listen, y'all don't come for me. I can tie it together. Even when you fall down away from the resistance, guess what's down there underneath you? Support. Even when if you fall back away from the resistance, there's some support underneath you. There's some support. There's some support there that's going to hold you up and shore you up till you gain some strength. The support, the price might rest on that support for a minute, take a rest. It might consolidate, and then it gains some strength, and off it goes towards resistance again. And that's what we have to do too. Lean on our support. Sometimes our support is physical people, is people that we have in our world, our support system. Sometimes our support is solely spiritual. Many times it's a mixture of these two things. Just know that you've got support. You've got help. You've got support. There's always what you need is present for you today. It's present for you. All righty. Even if you go up and you bump the resistance that is definitely in place, please don't be surprised, that there is some resistance to what you're trying to do. But even if you bump that resistance, there's support. There's some support underneath you that wants to boost you up so you can go. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm telling you now, because really I see there's 4 or 5 people on the call, because this is not the normal time that I'm going live. People got full lives. They doing their dinner. They're doing all the stuff that happens at 6:39 in the evening. But I felt strongly impressed to release this, to put this on live. We don't know. Whatever it is, this is a word of encouragement for whosoever is listening. Whatever it is that is resisting your upward mobility, keep pressing. Keep pressing. Don't give up. I made a post the other day, maybe a couple days ago, that said, don't throw in the towel at halftime. Would we see a football team playing? It comes halftime and the team decides, shoot, we losing, game over, and they don't even come out the locker room. Hey, Adrian, they don't even come out the locker room after halftime. They may be down at halftime, but you don't throw the towel in at halftime. In this year, 2023, we're around halftime. We're a little bit past halftime. We don't throw in the towels. Our little team in my little town, they used to always say fourth quarter, Tiger quarter, because that team would always come back in the fourth quarter. They might be down the first 3, but they would come on back in the fourth quarter. We don't know what's going to happen. Listen, we continue to press on. We continue to press up. We continue to push through the resistance. Do not give up. If you're tired, rest. If you're frustrated, Pull back a minute. Just don't quit. Just don't stop. Yeah, don't quit. Don't stop. Jamie says there's so many spiritual lessons in trading the market. Now that's the truth. If we have ears to hear, God is talking to us. Thank you, Jesus. If you're tired, rest. That's a word for somebody. If you're tired, just rest. For me, sometimes I'll get to where I know at the end of the day, I may have been doing this, that, and the third. When it gets to be later in the evening, when I really know I need to quit, my eyes start to burn. It's time. I'm looking at this, like it's time to just shut it down. My eyes are now burning. I'm done for the day. And that's my indication that the day for me is done. And my eyes start burning, right? When you can't see, your eyes are burning. You need to rest. If you get tired, rest. If you get frustrated, pause. Don't quit. Pause. Change up some things, maybe revisit. Like if you're dealing with trading and they going your way, you kind of bumping into resistance, you see things don't seem to be going your way, pull back, revisit your trading plan, check on your strategy, refine the things. Are you following the trading plan as appropriate? Let's put that in real life. God has a plan for all of our lives. That plan and prescription generally includes some morning devotional time. I used to find myself just hopping up in the morning. I'd go on about my day and I'd kind of pray as I was going along and going on doing that, scroll this, scroll that. And the Lord finally one day was like, how about you scroll that Bible a little bit? Before that's where the Lord talks to me. How about you scroll that Bible before you scroll that Facebook page? How about you scroll this devotional before you scroll Instagram? How about you do that? Okay. You got all day to scroll Instagram and TikTok and whatever else you scroll it, all in the name of business. Scroll this Bible first. That'll be in the name of business too. Again, that's how the Lord talked to me. He might come at you with a nice, gentle voice going, hello, my daughter. I am here. I am he. That might be the way the Lord talks to you. That ain't how he talked to me. How about you scroll his word? Do that. So your day, your prescription for the day and your prescription for success may include a little time and a little bit of word. However you find that to be. I'm not deciding how anybody should operate their own spiritual relationship with whatever God they serve or whatever deity they serve. That ain't even the topic of this conversation. But I just know for me, as for me in my house, I'm gonna go with that. I know what I need to be doing. But the whole purpose of me talking for this little 13 minutes, and I'm probably going to wrap it up in a couple, is that don't quit. Don't quit. If you're tired, rest. If you're frustrated, regroup. But don't quit. We at halftime, we're grabbing hold to what it is. So much can happen in the next 4, 5, 1 month. Some people don't have 4 and 5 months. They need something to happen now. But it's the 27th. So even if you need something to happen by the end of this month, you still got 4 days. Our God is an on time God, on time, not just on time. He is on time, but he's also on time. For those of us Southern people who got different accents, he's an on time God. Yeah. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's an on time God. Yes, he is. Don't start it up. On time God. Yes, he is. Okay, I will stop with that. Okay, so let's push. Let's push. Do not let the resistance of outside spirits keep you from moving forward, because we need to continue to push on. Just know that there are oppositions. There are real oppositions that don't want you to go up. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to be successful, but we're going to be successful. We're going to move up. We're going to move forward anyway. The only person who can stop you is you. The only person who, if God has already got it set for you, then it's yours. The only person who can cause you not to seize and not to lay hold of the blessing is you. The only person is you. Who can stop you? You. Period. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you want to do it, it can get done. It can get done. The only person who can stop you is you. And don't let you get in your way. Don't let you get in your way. You can have all the haters you want. You can have all the everything, but don't let you get in your way. Okay? Well, I've exhausted what I wanted to say. I feel it lift. So tomorrow morning, my community will be back on in the morning, doing our pre-market call, getting ready to trade for one more day of this week, of this hen week. If you don't know nothing about my community, just follow me on Facebook. I'm in all the places, Educator2Trader in all the places, right? We're going to get ready to do that in the morning. And I'll see you all tomorrow again at 2 o'clock live. 2 o'clock live in the afternoon. I'll see you there, okay? I'm going to say goodbye. Everybody have a really good evening. This was a good 15, 16 minutes. I appreciate y'all. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.